One of the biggest misconceptions about weight loss and overall health in general is that a high protein diet is super acidic, that it'll clog your arteries, that it'll make you die an early death. And if you actually look at all the research, the clinical, peer-reviewed, published research and meta-analysis where they take dozens of studies, they compile them into one, you're gonna be blown away at the research I'm gonna share inside this video. Now, I also did a personal experiment on my own body where I increased my protein intake intentionally from January of November of 2021. And I got before and after blood work done. And I'm gonna share here right on the screen right now, you can see what happened. My good cholesterol went up, my bad cholesterol went down, and my triglycerides were incredible. The nurse practitioner who looked at my blood work was blown away when I told her how much protein I was eating. She said she's never seen anything like it, and it turns everything on its head about what you've been brainwashed to believe by the medical community about high protein intake. So let's dive in, let's talk about how much your body needs, why it's the key to burning more belly fat, keeping your metabolism elevated, getting rid of hunger and cravings, and gaining more lean muscle. So first, let's confirm the science with a couple studies. The Journal of Nutrition researchers were at the University of Illinois when they discovered that those dieters who consumed twice as much protein as the other group experienced a 66% better ratio of fat to lean muscle mass, and they actually lost more fat from the stomach region. And this is despite consuming the same amount of calories. Now, in another research study, they found that just simply substituting fat and carbohydrates for protein calories actually doubled the amount of weight loss these participants lost. So the reason this happens is because when you eat protein, it's the only macronutrient that actually boosts your metabolic rate through a process called DIT. This is often referred to as TEF. So DIT stands for diet-induced thermogenesis, and TEF stands for the thermic effect of food. Now, simply put, when you eat protein, for every 100 calories that you eat, it requires your body to burn 35 calories just to ingest, digest, and metabolize that protein, where fats and carbohydrates only have a 3 to 10% DIT. So literally your body burns almost 30% more calories just through the act of digesting protein than it does when you eat fat carbohydrates. This is why people who substitute protein in place of fat carbohydrates lose more weight. Also, research proves that protein is the only macronutrient that is directly linked to increasing muscle protein synthesis, aka muscle growth. On top of that, protein is the most satiating nutrient. It's gonna stave off hunger and cravings while you diet. This is why the people who eat more protein when they diet have an easier time adhering to it and get better results. I mean, what is gonna fill you up faster? A basket of bread or a big old plate of beef? Exactly.